Alright guys, going to be cleaning some European mounts. I've got them, they've boiled, and I'm going to show you how to clean them. I use a pressure washer to clean mine, and there's a couple little cracks and crevices and places to get meat in and out. I'm going to kind of go over those real quick, and then we're going to pressure wash some, let you see how we do it. So there's two little holes here on either side of the teeth. There's a piece of muscle that runs through there. Sometimes we have to take off, we have to open it up in the back here. There's in these sinus or little tear ducts, there's a piece of meat that runs down in there. You have to hit that with a pressure washer. All these little holes, never spray the pressure washer directly into these sinus cavities. They're real delicate. You'll blow through them. We'll take the what we call the eardrums out, and because there's a lot of meat that's tucked in and under those, and they serve no purpose really anyway. So we'll take those out and get that good and clean. And then we also take the sinus cavities out because way back in the back, there's a ton of sinus material that's in there that you have to get out, or that will eventually start to rot and smell. And so we take those out, detail there, but not enough that anybody's going to notice. And so that's pretty much it. There's other little nooks and crannies. I guess the rule of thumb is once you get it clean, if you see a dark spot in the skull, that means you've typically got something left in there, and so you may have to open something up to get it out. It's more important to have to maybe cut a little spot inside or take something off the back side so that you can get it good and clean. You know, you have a hole or something on the back versus sending it off to a customer and it's starting to smell a week later. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe, appreciate you watching. Typically this is how our heads come out. We got the eyes removed, bottom jaw removed, and we removed a lot of the meat, and so we'll get to washing this guy. These are little earbuds. You'll stick a screwdriver in and just pop it out. I just hit it with a little pair of needle nose, and you can break that little eardrum in. And then all that'll come clean, all that meat out from under there will come out. And then we're going to take a long handled pair of forceps and put it in there and pull that nasal cavity out. With all of that. Now tell me how you're going to get one clean when you get all that mess right there in there. And then you got this piece of cartilage. Be careful now, because there are some pieces in this nasal cavity you want to keep, some pieces that are visible from this side, and that'll take experience. But once you know where they're at, they're pretty easy to keep from damaging them. And this cartilage, you kind of just get what you can out, and the rest will come out later. And see that little piece there, that's what comes out of these little, I call them, I guess, tear ducts or whatever. And then next, we're going to try to see if we can pull this brain liner out. Once you get those eardrums out, this brain liner will come out a lot easier. Let me get this little piece right here out. See that right there? That's what comes out of these little holes right here on the side. That little piece of meat's laying in there, so you have to hit those with a pressure washer to blow that out. And that's going to do it. We'll put this guy up. You don't have to be spotless, because we're going to do him we're going to bleach him in a bleach solution. That's going to eat any of these little bits of meat. They'll just dissolve in that bleach, and then they'll pressure wash off super easy when we get done. So if you got any questions, leave them in the comments. Next, we're going to bleach our skulls. We got 4 skulls in here that are clean. And we're going to pour our big bleach solution in. This is a mixture of aqua silk and water. And then we fill those up. And this is a electric boiler. And so we're going to boil these for an hour with the peroxide, and then they'll be bleach white when they come out. When they come out, we'll take the saran wrap off the horns, clean any extra meat, hang it up to dry. And these have been boiling for an hour to 45 minutes, and I just kind of wanted you to see what they look like when we take one out. And so it's about as white now as it's going to be once it dries. And so what we'll do is we'll take and cut this plastic off the horns and the tape. We'll pressure wash anything. Let me set this down in this bucket. Any meat or anything left under this electrical tape has been boiling. It'll just come right off. And then we'll go through and pressure wash all the holes, cracks, and crevices. And if there's any little bit of cartilage or anything left, it'll just fall right off. That peroxide just eats it up, turns it completely white. And then we'll be done. Hang them up and let them dry. We need a few more to add to the collection here. We've been wide open this year, so. Finishing up our video on our European mounts for tonight. We're going to add a coat of mopping glow. This will seal the bone and keep dust and stuff from settling it while it's hanging on the wall. And I just used a little, this is a 1-inch cheap brush from Harbor Freight. Just going to brush it all over the skull, make sure everything gets coated, and then hang it up and let it dry. And then now we are done. After you do this, you're officially done. We've got about, I think I've got about nine skulls I got to mop and glow tonight and send on their way. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, folks that do skulls. Might want to pick up some new ideas. Hopefully I can be of some help to you, answer a few questions that you might have, or at least you can see how I do it and why I do it. And so that one's done. You can see it's kind of thick and foamy on there. We'll let it soak in, let it dry, and it'll be done.